Everybody this morning. This is awesome seeing this turnout again, isn't it? This is great to see everybody gathered back together. I think this is one of the biggest turnouts we've had getting started back again, I think. I don't know, at least one of the bigger ones I've been to. So we want to welcome you here to Aster Estates. And again, my name is Aaron Withrow with Foundry Methodist Church, and I am your host this morning and glad to be able to do it. I want to thank our greeters this morning, Megan Wells with Caldwell Banker, and also Andrea Bauer with USD 428. So if you got the winning ticket, you can thank them this morning. And our virtual production, want to thank Patrick Cowan with Adams Brown for serving us in that capacity. But again, this is kind of a special one for me to host. Pam Lewis is a member of our church at Foundry, and what's going on here, really awesome. We'll turn it over to Pam as she leads. Coming around the other way.
So I guess to start with, my mom is here somewhere, and she is 100 years old. When she was 97, she had been in the nursing home, had gone back home, had been home 2 weeks, fell and broke her arm. And at that point said, you know, if it wasn't for you, I would be back in the nursing home because there would be no way for me to stay at home and there will be nowhere else for me to go. And through her recovery and conversation, she said, I cannot be alone. There must be other men and women out there that can't function by themselves at home and just need some help but still want their freedom. And we started looking, and that's how the idea of the Home Plus came to be. We wanted people to have a home environment. We wanted them to have a room of their own, and we wanted as many bathrooms as possible. And so there are a few bathrooms here. There's not enough that every room has a bathroom, but no more than 2 people share a bathroom. So nobody's going to wake up at 2 a.m. and say, Sally Joe is in the bathroom. Do you know how long she takes? They're going to have some place to go, and they can be comfortable. They can relax. There's enough space. They can be together and socialize. They can have their privacy. We have home cooked meals. The only buffet we have is when we decide we've barbecued a few times, and we've set up our baked beans and our salads and our hamburgers on the cabinet so that we could walk through and not have to be trying to pass foods or set up our plates. So we can enjoy either porch, we can enjoy the outdoors. It is a really pretty, peaceful place to live. And that was our idea, that we would reach out to people who are having to give up their homes and give them something a little more positive than a roommate and food cooked for 200 people or 60 people even, because it's definitely different when you can cook to individual tastes as opposed to cooking for 60 people and you just need to get it out. And I've been there, done that. You just have to get it out and get everybody fed. That's the goal. This way, the goal is the individual. We can help get people to appointments. We can help listen if they're stressed during the appointment and they can't. I am an RN. Our staff is trained. There's not a lot of this right now because there doesn't have to be. And our goal is simply to make people feel at home. We know they've had losses. Mom and I had losses. We both had to sell a house. We both had to get rid of a lot of things in order to come into the situation. This furniture is, well, that table is not because I really like that looking table, but the furniture, this is not the furniture that we had in our home. We basically got rid of everything except what we cherished, which that's in our own room. So we absolutely understand what it is like to look at a house you have lived in for 20 or 30 or 60 years and have to choose what's important to you. It's amazing that you find out that most of that stuff you had, you didn't even know you had.
Well, too. She's in the kitchen. She's one of our night staff. There's always staff on hand, like at night, so Pam can get some rest. She is a fabulous cook. Everything is homemade. Yesterday she told me she shreds the potatoes every day for hash browns, and I'm just floored because I'm like, but they're frozen. That's so much quicker. And she's like, yeah, but these are good. And it takes a little bit more time, but it's better. And I'm like, okay. You can have things made to cook that's wonderful, and the rooms are very nice. And we are more than happy to have family members come out. If you're wanting to move in, bring your family out for the afternoon. Please do. This is a family environment for us, and we want it to be a family environment for anybody who comes in too. So, that's what we've been about, I think, for Pam's whole career, and we want to continue that here. So, are there any questions? How many residents here?
Total, this is licensed. This is the licensure level, so it does get reviewed annually by the state. We could take care of 7 people, and I did the odd number and had to do some tap dancing for it in case we have a couple. I did not want to see, in long-term care, if your rooms are licensed for 1 person, even though it's large enough for 2 people, no 2 people. So I did not, so we had times where we had couples split up because we didn't have the appropriate space for them to be in together, licensure-wise. So I did not want a replay of that here. And our first go around with our assigned surveyor, and he said, we'll just assign a room. Your rooms are all big enough for 2 people. And I said, well, we don't want 2 people in the rooms. We want our privacy. But if a couple comes in, or I had aunts that chose to live together. If we have that situation, I want to be able to accommodate. And he said, we'll just appoint a room. And then if somebody's living in that room when that happens, just tell them to choose another room. And I said, well, I like your house. And I've got grandchildren and, my son and daughter-in-law, and we want your house because it's better than my house. And it's bigger. And he just looked at me and he said, what are you talking about? I said, I'm talking about what you're talking about. I want your house. I need you to move. I know I'm supposed to give you 30 days. I really want it tonight. And he said, well, that's not all right. And I said, and that's what I'm saying. If this is home, and that's not all right. So I need to be able to put 2 people wherever they want to be, wherever there's an open space. So we got permission. That's our number 7.
Can you guys talk a little bit about what difference you see in people when they've been at home by themselves and maybe suffering some neglect or maybe not as good as self-care, and then they come in and are getting the nutrition and stuff that they need?
Yeah, we would have people come to us in long-term care that their families all had dementia and having meals a day and having medications on time and correct. Not, I don't know. Our blue, they were green. As we got that straightened out, we would see totally different people. We would see alert, oriented, functioning people, and frequently be able to send them back home. But it was not enough to see them again because the root problem, which was nutrition and medication, had never been fixed. We sent them right back into an environment where if the hot dogs weren't fresh, they'd still eat them. If they had the hot dogs. The easiest thing was a box of Cheerios or chips. And you just There's an age you might be able to get by with that, but once you get into your 80s, that is not the age any longer. One day you might be able to be lazy and do that, but you cannot live that way. It is not appropriate nutrition. It's not nourishing your brain and the rest of your body. So it does make it, and also people, just having people around. Even if you don't want to sit and play cards or dominoes and be Miss Social Butterfly, just that occasionally through the day, you've got someone that knows you're alive, you know they're alive, and there's a moment of time where you're human together. Makes a huge difference in how our brains function and quality of life.
Another question. Can I move in?
Yes. You and everybody, there's plenty of space.
So, Terry, we need you to do this. So, anyway, God is heaven. So we are, they're definitely a family organization, but our staff are very much like Anybody else?
Yes. Yeah.
I think we talked about that before. Just come on out. I said, if like, my friend asked me, so we can't drink by the pool anymore since you have someone living there? I'm like, I didn't say that. You may have to just tone it down a little bit.
I do have a Vitamix, so I'm pretty sure there's a margarita recipe in there. We also have frozen fresh lemonade as we're coming up on that time. So.
Very good. Sam is a delightful cook.
And thank you for hosting us this morning. This is great.
Thank
This is
you.
a great
Thank you,
turnout,
everyone,
and,
for
we wanna
coming.
Thank you. Thanks for what you're doing in our
Thank
community.
you. This has been a
we're-
dream that with the COVID invasion was a long time coming. It didn't happen as quickly as we had initially thought it would. And we are just happy that we are in the spot we're in right now. Very blessed, very happy, very excited, and thank you everybody for coming. And all the remodeling is due to Just in Time. They came out and they're the ones that made it beautiful again. It was kind of a home that had lost its love for just a little while, and it's loved again. So
They did a
Thank
great
you.
job. We were kind of, when they stopped, it was over, we were like, wait, but you guys are like here every day. So now what are we gonna do? We're not here. We're used to seeing you.
Felt like most of 2019. We had people here off and on the whole time.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. And so again, it was kind of like family. It's like, oh, hey, how's it going today? Like, what's up?
This is great. Things needed in our community. Thankful for that. Are there any new members or guests here this morning? New members or guests? Yes.
I have a guest with me this morning, Michelle Barron from Cottonwood Extension District, and I brought Tamara Robertson, who is our summer intern. We were delighted to have her for the summer. We're putting her to good work with the fair coming up, and I'll touch on a couple things and announcements, but we're excited to have Tamara with us.
Great. Awesome. Welcome. Any other new members or guests? Around both sides. All right. For our announcements, Thursday, June 17th, online animal trivia from 7 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. online at greatbendpl.info. Hashtag, I'm trying to read the word and try to say something else. Anyway, hashtag Throwback Thursday Retro Movies from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Great Bend Public Library. Great Bend Summer Street Stroll Farmers Market from 4 to 7, Jack Kilby Square. Friday the 18th and through Saturday the 19th, Mini Putt Tournament, 12:30 p.m. It starts at 12:30 p.m. at the Walnut Bowl and Mini Golf. Friday the 18th through Sunday the 20th. Clara Barton Foundation 28th Annual Benefit Online Auction. Bidding opens Friday, June 18th at 8 a.m. Bidding closes Sunday, June 20th at 7 p.m. And this is a virtual event. Friday the 18th, Clara Barton Hospital Foundation Golf Tournament. And Relay for Life, Jack Kilby Square from noon to midnight. Saturday, June 19th.
Well, it starts at 6, actually. 6 to 2 a.m. 2:30 a.m.
Okay.
Really
Say
for
that
life.
again. The
Really for life. 6 p.m. to about 2:30 a.m.
Okay, 6 p.m. to 2:30 a.m.
Mhm.
All right, great. Thank you for the correction. Saturday, June 19th, children's book launch, Ava, A Year of Adventure in the Life of an American Absent, from 10 a.m. to noon at the Kansas Wetlands Education Center. Clara Barton Hospital Foundation, 28th Annual Benefit Dinner, pick up anytime between 5 and 6:30 p.m. Sunday the 20th, Gifts from the Garden Summer Wreaths class, 2 to 4 p.m. at the Kansas Wetlands Education Center. June 21st to August 11th, Material Pulses, 7 Viewpoints, Schaefer Art Gallery. Monday the 21st, Chamber Chat Live. Next Tech discusses the upcoming Tech Edge Conference, 2 p.m. on the Chamber's Facebook page or YouTube channel. You can join us there. Teen Take and Make Autobiographies.
Yeah.
Great Bend Public Library. City Council meeting, 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Great Bend Events Center. Tuesday the 22nd, video game night at the library, 6 to 7 p.m. Great Bend Public Library. Public Library has a lot of stuff, don't they? It's pretty awesome. I mean, they're on it, making stuff happen for our community. So that's a little shout out to the library. Batcats versus Hutch Monarchs, Alburns Field at 7 p.m. Wednesday the 23rd, Tarzan of the Apes. Play 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Great Bend Public Library. Animal documentary series, Africa, 10:30 to 11:30 p.m. Again, Great Bend Public Library. The rest of us need to step it up, I think. Thursday the 24th, Teen Manga and Anime Club, 6:15 to 8:15 p.m. Again at the Public Library. Live music event, Anna P.S. at Dry Lake Brewing, 7 to 10 p.m. Great Bend Summer Street Stroll Farmers Market, 4 to 7 p.m. Jack Kilby Square. Micro Small Business Lending and Access to Capital in Kansas, 1:30 to 3 p.m. Webinar greatbend.org for details. Our next ribbon cutting is at Just See It. Just See It. Just Say It Though. Let's say that, I just wasn't reading it right. Just Say It Though, 1919 Lakin Suite 109 in Great Bend at 9 a.m. Next coffee will be hosted by the church I'm a pastor at, Foundry Methodist Church, and expect the same great turnout. Right? So we'll see you again next week as we get these going. Doors open at 9 a.m. and program will take place at 9:30 a.m. and the doors open at 9 with the program and door prizes to follow. Any additional announcements that we have? I know there were some back here. Some additional announcements?
I've got 2 quick ones. One, that our master gardeners in Great Bend are hosting a gathering of gardeners. It's from 5 to 8 on Friday the 25th. So in case that week you don't have nearly enough to do yet, come and check that out. We've got some schedules and some brochures at the extension office. They're going to show off, I think, about half a dozen different gardens. If you know me at all, you know I have absolutely zero to do with this with my brown thumb. But we've got a great group of master gardeners here. And
And just for those who are online, it was Master Gardeners, you said?
Yes.
And at what time?
it's from 5 to 8 on June 25th. And
5 to
we've
8,
got
June 25th.
free to attend. They're going to do some, not quite workshops, but some presentations throughout, so you're welcome to come and do that. I've got a couple schedules here with me, or give us a call at the extension office for those. And then the Martin County Fair kicks off. We actually start events for the fair on June 26th. We'll do the dog show. We do a couple of pre-fair events. That'll be the old 4-H rounds, and actually the public doesn't usually come, but you're welcome to come and watch the dog show. That's Saturday morning, and fashion review will be on July the 1st, and then we kick off with full-fledged fair events on July the 7th through the 11th. Judging will happen for most of the 4-H things on the 7th and the 8th. If any of you have a real excitement and passion for helping with
we'll see you all at the fair, July 7th through the 11th.
Absolutely, and I actually scheduled everybody to come. And we have fair books at the office.
Okay, he's not come yet. Let me double check our time. Good to see you better. I know, this is amazing. We have enjoyed this house so much. Have you been outside? Oh, 1 year. We moved in about mid-March last year. We got up and down that every birthday, April 20th. So we started having family visits the week before. It's okay, 10:15, and I will call him. It doesn't start till 10:15.
So are you gonna call him?
Yeah, both. Okay? Okay.
And it's a great evening, and we hope you'll join us. And then we're really excited about announcing that we're even going to do another fundraiser in October. We're going to beef and brew, because we're going to tap into the Dry Lake Brewing gig. And so watch for announcements with that. It's going to be a great evening. And here's a little teaser. There's only going to be 150 tickets available for this gig. So, but it's going to be yummy beef, some little tasty morsels. A&G Catering is going to help us with that. Thank you very much. And the guys we've talked how they're going to have some experiment on some Oktoberfest or fall pours. They don't really do flights, but they like to call them pours. So we're really excited about that. So anyway, we're going to kick off Reality U. Actually, drum roll, we're going to bring Reality U back to Great Bend this year. And we're not only going to do it for the 8th graders, but you know what? We're going to spend the night and we're going to do it the next day for the 9th graders. We don't want anyone left behind. And we're also going to be able to do that with all of our outlying schools in January as well. So you know what? We're ready. We're ready to help our community partners. They need our help. They have just been on this front line, and we're just gonna keep on helping them, and we're excited to be there. So I have some save the dates. If you guys lost yours in the mail or you need this as a fridge frog, come. I'm here. Okay.
Great, thank you. Any other announcements?
The one I left off was BCYP's doing their scavenger hunt tonight. They're going to be down at the square. I think it's from 4 to 7. The value is like $30 per person for those young professionals. If you show up and get signed up, get plugged back in. We're excited to have our first event, kind of kicking off. We're knee deep into 2021, but it'll be a fun event. And I know it's going to be kind of warm, but there's going to be discounts at stores. And I think the first 100 that get there get a movie ticket to use that night or another night. So it'll be a fun event.
Super, great. Any other announcements?
I'm not sure. I attended the Central Kansas Partnership meeting the other day, and they weren't exactly sure if there was going to be a food truck on the square, but I think the guys have a food truck in the parking lot tonight. I think I read that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we were kind of trying to search that out. So there's always, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we have some door prizes.
Yes.
All right. Let's see, we got the winning ticket this morning.
The last three.
Last four. What are the
Okay.
last four?
3336.
3336.
Okay.
Hey, all right.
So we have plans, and you can choose your gift card. Okay. Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. 3352.
Back here.
Back here, but
So you can choose a plant and
Choose wisely who you walk in with.
Good call.
Yeah, good call.
Okay, last
One
one.
more.
And 3309.
Will you have cold?
Yay! Yay! One of this one is
Okay, that's okay. It needs to be, so it lives for me.
Okay,
Okay,
no, maybe I should take that back. Just kidding.
Did we have any questions or announcements from online we need to cover?
We're
Those
good.
who joined us online, thank you for joining us. And those who were here, please take time to look around. And thanks for coming, and we'll see you again